And welcome to another live design streaming session. My name is Varma Henry, and today is one of those what can I say, ad hoc type of scenarios that we usually have here at Do Better UX. If you're new here, we are the place you want to go to if you want to get a no BS approach to learning about UX design and just staying on top of design trends. We do things like today we are doing a website, sort of like review type of thing, playing around really. We do other things as well that are a little bit more on topic, so we recently just did a 4-part series that talks about getting started in UX design. If that is something that you're interested in, check out our playlist here on the channel, and you can get the 4-part series, the whole thing. But today we want to check out some websites. It's pretty fairly early in the week, and wanted to get something to get our spirits up and have some fun and start the week on a brighter mood. So let me take that down a little bit. I feel it picking a little bit in my headphones. I hope that sounds a little bit better. If you are joining us, welcome. I can see that there are some people actually watching. Well, a person watching. Hello, human being. Anyway, so we did this recently last week, and I actually quite enjoyed just, spending some time on the internet, checking out some websites in different categories on awards. Now, I've known this website for quite some time now, but I've actually never, sort of went in there and did anything about it. I didn't even have a username the time that we did the live design streaming session. I think it was last week or so. But after that experience, I went in, I registered for a username so that I can vote as well, because I felt like, I was sort of like voting with, verbally, and I couldn't actually contribute to, some of the votes that were there. So I thought, let me do a part 2 of these, and if you like this, let me know if you want me to do more of this type of parts. You can let me know in the chat, you can let me know in the comments, you can let me know in our community over on LinkedIn. If you just go Do Better UX, you'll be able to find our page and our design community over on LinkedIn. You can let me know on any of those places. If you're looking for me personally on the internet, you can look up Verima Henry. That is my name. I think you should be able to find it somewhere on this channel. Having said that, let's jump into today's session and check out some websites on awards. You're gonna see me looking in that direction a little bit when I'm trying to navigate things and look at the stats and making sure that the stream is not crashing and I'm just talking to myself here. Also just to monitor things like audio and other things. Chat, let me know if there is anything that is not working quite fine for you. I tweak, different things here and there on a regular basis, and maybe the audio is a little bit off, maybe something is a little bit off. Let me know in the chat if there's anything that's a little bit off. But other than that, let me jump right into the show for today. So this is where we're going to be playing today on awards. As you can see now, I have a profile. For some reason, there's a I don't know if it's like a chameleon, if it's a chameleon, or if it's some sort of a creature. I tried to upload a picture there, but it says it only wants 40 megabytes, and I didn't have the time to play around to get to a 40 megabytes picture. So I decided I'm gonna stay with a gecko for now. So what I want to do today is to go on this website, check out some nominees. Obviously they are by default, I think they are categorized by date, sort of like sorted by date, not categorized rather. But I want to go a little bit deeper, right, sort of like in the nominees. I don't know why, that's my baby crying in the background. I don't know why she's screaming. I want to go a little bit deeper here in the nominees and And I hope the baby is not coming in a little bit there. I'm gonna try and hug the mic for some time and see if I can balance out the baby noise and my noise as well. She seems like she has went down a little bit. Happy days working at home. Yeah, happy days working at home. I actually quite enjoy it. I consider myself a full-time stay-at-home dad, and I do some work as well as these live design streaming sessions and other things. So back to the website stuff. What I want to do today is I want to go through some nominees so that we can vote for them. Obviously, if I go for the winners, I wouldn't be able to vote. So I want to check out some nominees so that I'll be able to vote. I also want to go, because what I experienced the last time is that the websites that I was reviewing were very vast when it comes to what they were meant for. So I want to see if I can do some sort of theming, maybe, try out corporate and business in this session, or see what's there, something that I can actually speak to, something that I might be interested in or might have worked and have experience in, so that I can comment around, unlike just looking at, random different things that I have to think about, how would this work, how would this content fit in, etc., etc. So I thought, let me go in and pick a category, right, and see how that works. So I think let me go with startups, right? I think that's a cool category to go in any given way. Interesting for me anyway. Startups are pretty a close thing to me. I've worked with a lot of them in my career. I actually do still work with quite a few startups even today. But yeah, let's see what we can find here in the startups. Oh, I see some gaming here. We are the players. I didn't notice that you can actually see the country. Oh, there's South Africa there. Woohoo! All right, cool. So I see, even though we got countries there, we still got dates, right? Sorted by date. Can we sort that out any different? Small screenshots, countries. Sort, filter. There isn't really like a sort with oldest date or something like that. Okay, cool. So let's check out what we got. We might go into technology. I don't think technology is what's under here. This is like the actual technology used to build it. I'm not going to comment about that. I'm really here to talk about, how the website looks and feels, what is the user experience feeling like, and maybe talk about some caveats that I see right away that might, not be the things that you want to have in a website that might look cool. Because one thing that I see in a lot of these very fancy websites, they're very attractive, they're very cool to look at, but they might get a little bit hard to use as you actually dive into what they're trying to, the message that they're trying to take you through and how you're trying to go through everything. So these look like they're mainly sort of like business websites. Obviously, they're startups, so it's probably some sort of a business. So let's jump into the first one. Obviously, this is not fair because I wish I could filter by like votes or something like that, like most voted for. Can I actually see what votes are here already? So if I go in this one was posted 6 days, 14 hours and 28 minutes ago, I guess. There's the categories. Okay, so I can't see the other votes in here. I guess I can't see the total vote since it's not closed. And I don't know when this closes, right? So cool. Let's check out the site before we get to the voting, right? And then maybe we can come in here and do the voting. So let's actually didn't even look at what this is, but this is a freelance UX UI designer in Perth. My name is Petar. I haven't seen that name before. Freelance designer based in Perth. Through consideration, considered and crafted designer deliver exceptional experience that help businesses grow. Ooh, cool. So this is like a portfolio website, I'm guessing. This is this guy's portfolio. So it's got, an about me, 22 years in the industry. So this is basically an online resume. And, this the nice thing about, having these different things. Like, we can talk about other topics and things like that that actually could resonate with people watching this channel, because the people watching this channel, people who are getting into UX design, probably trying to improve the UX design portfolio, trying to figure out and navigate this UX design career in a better way, right? So looking at a UX design portfolio like this and a website like this, it's really cool to see something that is on an award website, right? And what award-winning portfolio websites potentially look like, right? So cool. So this guy is definitely high on coffee beans, but yeah, cool. So he loves coffee. I just did something there, 1 million. Okay, so this type of stuff confuses me, right? Okay, cool. So he's a full stack UX UI designer, 20 years of experience. Loves coffee, obviously running tiny homes. I like tiny homes too. I think it's an interesting topics. I think it's an interesting topic and a way of living, only if I did not have 4 daughters. 15 minutes of fame, 1.3 million views on a video. Okay, cool. Okay, so this is sort of like his sort of fame moments. That's cool. Some people's voice in there. This is what it actually does. A design angle for agencies. I like this website. I like it. It's pretty cool. It's pretty clean, straightforward. The work. Okay. Cool. So this is where it starts getting interesting for me. So if we go here under the work thing, let's see if I go full screen, maybe it might help, because we like doing everything in a certain aspect ratio. So there's UX design, UI design. Cool. So this is a very weird navigation, right? I'm not like trying to pull anything, but that's the point of these reviews. I kind of like the look, but here's sort of like something that made my brain already start to move. And these are always the things that I try and avoid in any design, right? And things that I always try and emphasize on any project that I'm working with, or try and emphasize with any designers that I might be working with, to keep the usability simple and clean, and easy to use, and easy to navigate. So as I was going through this whole thing, it was very easy for me to sort of like scroll down this website, see what it's trying to say. So here's like, let's talk, let's discuss your project. This like all call to actions, all of that cool stuff, right? And then we get here to work, and something started happening in my head. I started looking for things and started to try and figure out, what do these things mean, right? So I was like, okay, so what is Lucida? Before I saw that, and the UX UI thing, because there's this color contrast thing, I actually tried to click there, on those two tabs there, to see what is happening there. So for me, from a usability point of view, we're starting to see a little bit of problems here. And then I go here I see another, image of Lucida. Again, I don't know if it's just the aspect ratio of my screen, but I'm guessing this should be like responsive, and so that is not always in the picture when that is in the picture, right? I can see the project. It's a cool thing that it opens in the next thing. The second picture is still of the same project. So it makes me think that, this guy probably has got 15 projects, but now that I see this, I'll be like, okay, how many pictures does he have of each project? Oh, this is still Lucida. Okay. Okay, now this is a different project. Okay, so it looks like the pattern is 3. Yep. So the pattern is 3 images for it. This is the first time I've ever seen anybody, pretty do this type of thing, to have, a pattern of 3 images in a carousel type of thing like this. I don't know if it works for me. Let me think about that while I browse the rest of the thing. Okay, get in touch. Cool. All right, cool. Book a Zoom meeting. Amazing. You can work from all over the globe now, which is a blessing and a curse at the same time. Okay, cool. So is this a one-pager website about services? Okay, work. Okay, cool. So this is a one-pager website, pretty straightforward. I think it's simple. The content is okay. I didn't read a lot of the copy because I think that I think the intro was cool. I'm not sure about that button that just makes you skip all the way there. Is the intention to sort of get you back up, scroll back up? I'm not sure what that intention is for, but I feel like this I'll almost be able to build something like this out of a template or something. Let's see what are the technologies used here. Wow, listen to me, I'm actually interested now. Where can I see that? Where can I see where the technology you used? Fair Australian gentleman. Okay, I can't see what he used for this, but anyway, let's do a vote. This is the time that I've been waiting for the whole stream, the whole time that we've put this event up. I've been waiting for this moment where I can actually vote. I was sort of like pointing on the screen in the last stream, so I didn't enjoy this part, but now I can actually get to vote. So I think design, I think it's really cool and clean, simple and straightforward. I like it. I like the consistency of the colors. I do feel though like it's very templatey. It feels like something that I could make out of WordPress or something like Webflow, something that has been pulled and modified rather than something that has been created from the ground up. I'm not saying that it has not been designed and created from the ground up, and just saying that is how I feel like it has been. Feels like something that has been pulled off somewhere, put together. It's a really beautiful looking website, really nice and clean. I like how he worked with the circles and the lines and the simple black and white sort of like monochrome color to it, with a very minimal of the blue there. So I think I'm gonna go with a 7 for the design. When it comes to usability, I think on average for a one-pager website, you can't go wrong pretty much there. I like the little interactions there on the moments of fame. I thought that was cool, though it sort of like got me off my thinking path a little bit initially, and obviously we had the problem there when we got to the part where the work is, I don't know if it's just the aspect ratio of my screen, but we saw, the controls not being, in the same frame, and I'm also still not sure about, those, 3 images per project, usually being used to project. It felt a little bit weird and strange for me, so I think we're gonna go with a 6 for usability, since we actually got some issues there. When it comes to creativity, it was simple and straightforward. I like the beans. It sort of creates that vibe that this guy is a coffee guy. I like the fact that it carried that through with the get in touch with the coffee, and kept on the process with putting coffee around, and you can get that out of the design. And the creativity was pretty simple and straightforward. I think I'll go with a 6 as well. When it comes to content, I think he had pretty good content. It wasn't too much, it wasn't too heavy, it wasn't something that would make you read through. Obviously, if you want to know more, you would read more details, but you would be able to get enough information around the different titles that he has, about me. If you read, just browse through 15 minutes of fame, it's easy for you to sort of get through that without you getting to get into the content and actually try and figure out what it is that you're looking at. So I quite like about that it balanced a good amount of information and the titles that just work together. So I think for content we're gonna go with an 8, because I think it's pretty good. So the total vote brings us up to 6.60 for Peter. I hope I'm saying it correctly. Sorry if I'm not. Peter from Australia, this is my final vote. I like your website, it's really cool. Let's move on onto the next one, shall we? If you have any comments about this, or if you feel like I made a mistake, or there are some things that you might feel that I might have put more or less of a number, please feel free. Users average is 7.98. okay, so mine is just by negative 0.138. okay, so maybe I might be a little bit harsh, but I'm not too far off from average, I guess. I don't know if I really want to be average though. I'm choking. Okay, moving on swiftly. If you feel like I missed something, there's something that you want to add on, please feel free to throw something in the chat, or let me know in the comment section if you're watching this as a replay. So let's move back to the next one. So we're moving from Australia onto the United States. This is Magic Beans. So this really so I'm not sure if freelancers are startups at the same time. Is that how it works? I guess so. I'm not sure. So this is Magic Beans. This seems like it's an e-commerce website just by looking at it, because I see toys, storytellers, strollers, car seats, etc. I'm not sure if I want to get into this if it's an e-commerce website, but I guess it'll be cool to sort of compare it to some of the things that are out there, and maybe if it's just typical, maybe there might be some really cool things that they have done, innovative wise, not just to look pretty. Vote for us, cool. So I wonder also, how does the nominees work? Is it just people putting up their website here? Cool. So we're looking at Magic Beans now, straight out of the United States of America. This is a startup segment that we're doing, startup website segment. Okay, so this is an e-commerce. I can see the other scores there. I hope I didn't see that. Oh no, I didn't want to see that. Okay, cool. So here we go. Cool. Magic Beans baby gear. Oh, I know something about babies. I know quite a lot about babies actually. Yeah. Cool. So let's see. Ooh, the blue. The blue on those images looks terrible, and wherever I'm moving my mouse, like there's just things popping up. I don't want to talk to a life expert. I just want to buy diapers, or well, what do you sell here? I'm seeing some brands here, so I'm thinking it's probably things like car seats and something other than that. Toys. I've been browsing on this website and I haven't actually seen a product that I can just, start engaging with. Let's start with the first thing: baby gear consultations. Okay, maybe let's just do the typical thing, going in the menu. Ooh, that looks like WooCommerce or something like that. I already don't like a lot of things about this website. First of all, the crazy green color, especially for a baby website. It's not comfy, it's not, like entertaining and fun. It's just one color that they have throughout the thing. I don't like the fact that I had to go in here, and every time I go through the menu here, something pops over and I can't, do what I was doing. That was the first thing that I saw when I got onto the website. I don't know if I should even continue talking about this and maybe waste potential time for other potentially better websites. So I don't like the fact that I went through this whole page and I actually was not able to interact with a product, and this thing keeps on popping up. I need a drink. I need a drink for this one. Magic beans. Look, I think if the product that you're looking for is here, the price is okay, right? And the price is okay. Let's look at something that let's look at strollers, right? Something that is typical that I can say that we could look up a price maybe and see if the prices here are even reasonable. Now I'm doing like price freaking reviews. This is supposed to be like a website review, a UX design review. Okay, I'm not familiar with most of these brands here. Okay, I'm familiar with that one. So let's just look at this baby here. Ooh, so this is a 2021-2020 version. Which one is it? Is it actually 2020 or 2021? Magic beans. I don't think this is the time. This is the type of website we want to see here. Cool. So okay, I'm seeing this in South African prices. So let's do a conversion quickly. 39. It's definitely not that much. Amazon. Okay, so it's the same price, so you might as well get it from Amazon. So I don't think there's a price competitive advantage here. I don't think there is an experience advantage. I don't even want to know how long these things take. 2 to 4 weeks shipping from manufacturer. So this is a drop shipping website probably, if they are looking at that type of what do you call it, time frames of delivering the thing to you. So I think I'm ready to vote. I think I know what to expect from this website. I think I know what I'm looking at. I wonder if it's a WordPress website. It'll be shocking if it is. I hope it's not. Okay, so maybe it's something else. It's probably some others. Oh, I'm trying to click on the banner there and that thing keeps on popping up. Okay, cool. So Magic Beans, if you need a new website, there's a lot of people that you can speak with on the internet that can actually do something way better for you than this. And I don't know if it's your design company that put this up here or it's yourselves. So when it comes to design, I think this is going to be a 3 for me because it looks like a typical e-commerce store template that you would get from everywhere. The colors are not so enticing. We saw the crazy blue hyperlink color popping up on those images. It looked hideous. That was the first thing that I saw. When it comes to usability, I think it was terrible when it comes to, just things popping up everywhere. I was trying to scroll, I was trying to click on something and the menu kept on coming down. There was the chat that kept on annoying me, coming up and down. I couldn't find a product on the first page of the website to just go in and check out what is the hottest things. Maybe put a list of the top selling items on your website right there on the front page. Maybe those are the things that the people who are actually coming to your website might actually want to buy. So if you're looking at this review by any chance, by any luck, maybe you want to put actual products on your landing page. So when it comes to usability, I think I'll give it a 3. When it comes to creativity, I'll give it, I don't know if there was a 0 there. There was no creativity put in this at all. The reason anything for creativity, if I could, is that this is a typical e-commerce website. I mean, there's so much that could have been done when it comes to, really creating a new brand around baby experiences and selling products. As much as you're selling products at the same price as everybody else, there's so much that could be done when it comes to, optimizing your website to be able to deliver the thing that you actually need, right? And really have it in a way that you actually thought about it, any thought process put in it at all. So when it comes to content, I'm gonna give it, at least I could read the content, right? Cool. So we are going out with Magic Beans, and we've got a 2.06 total score for Magic Beans. I see my stream is laggy quite a bit, so you might have a little bit of a lag or a little bit of a drop frame. Please come back. Stay tuned. We're still continuing with the live streaming sessions. So the top Magic Beans is 2.060. I think that's actually pretty generous, right? If I hit confirm my vote here, right, we need to preach the truth, guys. We can what and I don't know about the user experience of this website. If that sounds like something contributing to that sounds like something you might be interested in being part of, hands to vote for something that is less than 5. So I couldn't vote for the second website, but it was probably below average, and